So I'm going to do a series of videos that are problems from a quiz that I gave my class. We're going to go through these guys step by step. If at any time you're unsure about something, think I missed something, or you think you missed something, just pause, go back, rewind, take notes so that you can understand what's going on. In this first problem, one of the things we need to recognize is that there's only one instance of x, and that's this guy right here. Also pay attention to the fact that this guy is a square, which leads us to the thought that this is something quadratic, and we want to think about quadratic methods for solving this. The first thing that we should think of is, can I use the square root property? And again, since there's only one instance of x, that's what you want to use, and you start peeling away the layers one at a time, starting with the thing that's most external to the x, and that's going to be the 4. So we just subtract 4 on both sides. This guy is all the way out here by itself, not affecting anybody really. And so now we have 2x minus 3 quantity squared is equal to 7. Do not square this. Squaring it just creates more terms, more mess, and more mistakes. Most students have trouble squaring this guy correctly because they get in the heat of things, so just don't. Get rid of the square, and that's by using that square root property. So we take the square root of both sides. Remember, you must use plus or minus whenever you apply the square root property, and you use it, and you write it instantly as soon as you take the square root of both sides. The square root of the square is going to leave us with just 2x minus 3. And on the right side, this is plus or minus. The square root of 7 does not simplify. It's a prime number. It stays exactly as it is. Do not write 7. Do not write 49. The square root of 7 is the square root of 7. And then what you want to do is you want to add 3 on both sides to get x by itself. Again, you're just peeling away the layers until only x remains. And so we have 2x is equal to, remember, if there's a plus or minus in place over here, put the term in front of the plus or minus. So 3 plus or minus the square root of 7. The 3 and the square root do not get to meet. They've got the plus or minus in between them. And then finally, to finish getting x by itself, we divide both sides of the equation by 2. X is equal to 3 plus or minus the square root of 7, all divided by 2. There's no more simplifying that we can do here. These guys don't break down at all. They don't have a common factor. If you looked at this as 3 plus the square root of 7, if you thought maybe I could separate these and split them up, nothing good is going to come from this because these guys are not like terms. So this is all we have.